Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of One Question, One Answer. Here today we're going to walk around the creative department and we're going to figure out what gets under a creative person's skin, what really burns their toast. Before we get started, you might be asking yourself, hey, where's that other fella that normally does this? Well, I hijacked his show, I hijacked his cameraman, and we're going to kind of do something and see if it works. So let's go see what everybody has to say. So I hijacked Ben's One Question, One Answer today, and we're going around and we're asking creative people from the industry standpoint what really gets under their skin. So I have here Craig Harshman. He is our intern here at IKEA. He's also from the art side. And I have Mary Flenner, who is a senior copywriter who we'll talk to in a minute. So Craig, what are the things that you see out there in the industry from a creative standpoint that really just kind of gets under your skin?
Well, one of the things that really gets under my skin the most is apps with bad user experience. If I have to take 15 clicks to get where I'm going, the app's already deleted off my phone.
So instant gratification, that's what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Craig needs a solid user experience that is instant gratification.
That's exactly it.
Speed is the word. Is that where that ends at? You're just like, that's it, user experience.
Yeah, if the app doesn't have what I want and it doesn't take me where I want to go in the time, then I'll delete it off my phone for real.
I'm oddly surprised on how smart that is. Thank you, Craig. And Mary, what kind of things get under your skin from a creative standpoint?
Something that as a writer that grinds my gears, you could say.
I love those sayings. Burns your toast.
Yeah, is when people think that copy is not part of creative, or that we live independently, that we're not allowed, we can't think of creative ideas, or just that we're totally separate and we work separate. So, wording like copy and creative, or bring this, that we're our own entity. So that's, for almost everywhere I've worked, there's always a little confusion that we're in creative too.
We're all one big happy family. There are no job titles over here. Everyone is creative,
we're
right?
all creative.
Excellent. Sounds good. Well, we're gonna go see what some other people have to say. Thanks, guys. Come on, be right.
Oh no.
Hello, everybody.
Oh hey, what do you want?
Well, you could probably hear from the other room. We're doing a special edition of One Question, One Answer. Ben is not hosting it. Who needs that guy, right? And what we're trying to figure out today is really just things from the industry that really burn a creative's toast. What grinds your gears? Yeah, I'm using a whole bunch of corny things that actually burn my toast. Like it just gets under my skin when people say things like that. So I figured I'd use it with you guys and annoy you as well.
All right.
So in here we have Christina Warner, who's a copywriter. We have Sarah Carlson, who is an art director. And we have Brittany Phyllis, who is an art director. And so anybody have a compelling answer?
I dislike when we're asked to make something pop, because that's not very clear direction. It's a little vague. It'd be a little more helpful to say, make it bigger, or let's change the colors, something along those lines.
And that comes from all sorts of places, like all sorts of different, I mean, you may even have a creative
Nick has
director.
been known to say that.
You may have a creative director that uses, give me some more cowbell in that, and really it's very ambiguous. Yes, so unclear direction is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
We, as creatives, we really want to know what people are after so that we can go in and create it. We want to give people what they want, is what I'm hearing you say.
Yes.
Flipping it.
Smart saying
I
that.
do.
you.
Every once in a while I can turn
Great
on
one.
and say something very smart. Ah, Jessica Forrester, another writer. Hey Jess, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
So we hijacked One Question, One Answer for the day.
Oh boy.
I know, I'm having fun with it. And we're going around and we're asking creative people the types of things from the industry that really just grinds their gears, that kind of gets under their skin. It can be anything from the way you work or stuff that you see out in the real world.
I hate coming across stuff in the real world that you can tell was overthought or over-engineered, or maybe the client didn't trust their team enough to do their job. You are driving down the highway and you see a billboard that has 75 words and a QR code and no clear call to action, and you just know the creative team maybe lost that battle.
Yes.
That grinds my gears a lot. I always find myself thinking, oh, I would have done it like this, or oh, I wish they could have done it like that. Same thing with radio commercials that you hear, like, again, driving in your car, just...
I know exactly what you're talking about. It always feels like that sometimes there's not a trust in the audience.
Yes.
The audience will be able to get there.
They won't get it. They won't know where to go. They won't
Right.
know how to find us. Like, I think today's consumer is a lot smarter than we give them credit for. If you have a website, people will find it. They'll Google your company. They'll find you on Twitter. Like, it's not that hard. You don't need to always spell every single thing out all the time.
That was an incredibly insightful answer. Very,
Okay.
very good.
I'm so glad.
It's such a nice job, so thank you.
Thanks.
Let's see if we can find somebody else. I've got one more person around the corner I'm really hoping to hit, so come on. Jason Gottschall.
Hello.
Jason Gottschall
Yes.
is a writer here at IKEA as well, a member of the creative department. And today we're going around, I hijacked Ben's one question, one answer.
Okay.
And I'm really trying to get at, from a creative point of view, the types of things that we see out in our industry that kind of gets under our skin, the things that
Okay.
we find to be a little annoying.
Things that I find a little annoying. I think one of the big ones would probably be just doing trends for the sake of doing trends. I think sometimes they think, well, we need to do this because everyone else is doing it. Even as far as like a movie poster, if you look at movie posters now, everyone uses orange and blue. Why? Because orange and blue is the best eye-catching colors that you can use. So every poster now is orange and blue. Where it's like you look at more of the iconic posters that were hand-drawn, like Jaws, Star Wars. Those are iconic and they live forever. But it's because that's the trend right now, so everyone's using orange and blue. And I think you see that with just a lot of the different approaches, even in video, some of the TV spots. Like it's, the characters right now are almost interchangeable with, you know, it's now like Adobe Husband, and it's like every commercial now has Adobe Husband. Like it's, you'll see those trends. And again, going back and seeing what's iconic and what really resonates and stays forever, it's not usually the trends, it's the strategy and it's the thought, and it's really putting the time and the effort into creating something that is memorable and that will last longer than the 30 seconds that a TV spot is a lot.
We're gonna bring this to a close. I think Ben tries to keep them short, and I'm gonna try and keep mine shorter than his, so that brings this one question, one answer to an end. I hope that he doesn't fire me for stealing his show. Talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.